Good morning, boys and girls. Yeah, it's me again, Tim, your true slinger. Gosh, I'm turning over a new leaf, and I'm going to deliver the news with a smile. So we'll see how that goes. There's so much to cover today. My goodness. My goodness. It's so exciting. Yes. We have Elon Musk and Starlink. We're on the brink of World War III while North Korea is sending 300,000 to 500,000 troops to help Russia and Ukraine. The governor of New Mexico is banning guns. Oh, my God. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals says that Joe Biden broke the Constitution. No. Really? Really? What was that about? What did he break the Constitution? Oh, yes. Censoring people. Yeah. Colluding. Yeah. With the social media. First Amendment violations. Kristi Noem endorses Donald Trump, and that's really cool. And, yeah, Joe Biden's wandering around with a mask, without a mask, molesting kids in India, you know, right for everybody to see, touching on kids, smelling kids again. They served him up one. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And let me see. People from Maui can't go back home. So, gosh. But no, wait. Let's just focus on the one thing first, right? Let's just go right to this. Let's just do this. Let's listen to this nice lady.
On any street corner in too many cities in New Mexico, there is someone with a gun sticking out of their waist or their belt. And I'll tell you, if you're a young person, you're not allowed to have a handgun.
Well, it's a crime already.
I got it, but we won't be able to arrest all of them. So imagine, just in a perfect world, if this was upheld, it gives all of these police officers the ability to focus on the real criminals.
Last follow-up.
Yeah. But your point is valid.
You took an oath to the Constitution. Isn't it unconstitutional to say
you
cannot exercise your carry license?
Yeah.
With one exception, and that is if there's an emergency.
Oh, there's a fucking emergency. Oh.
I've declared an emergency for a temporary amount of time. I can invoke additional powers. No constitutional right.
Oh, she has additional powers. There's no such thing as absolute constitutional rights. They can be suspended at any time. It's an emergency.
My view, including my oath.
In my view. Your view sucks, lady.
Is intended to be absolute. There are restrictions on free speech. There are restrictions on my freedoms.
Bullshit. Okay, bullshit, 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 and more fucking bullshit. Oh, shit, I did it again.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again. shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Oh, yeah. Shit. 149 times now. 149 times. And still only like a couple of people are listening, and I think I pissed them off too, which is why I'm trying to be nice. But it's not working too good, is it? Right? Oh, man, I don't know. So, yeah, Truth Slinger coming at you. My name is Tim. I am flanked by my ever-present sidekick hippie chick, also known as my one flesh, who is with me, feeding me news constantly. What? What? Peace. Yeah, peace. She says peace. So, right. Well, what the hell? Man, God, man, I am hot as crap. Let me turn that down a little bit. Okay. I don't need to be hearing myself so much. So, yeah, wait. She just gave me some more news. Like, I can't keep up. I've said this before, right? I cannot keep up, right? And, yeah, okay, listen. Mike Pence is considering Chris Christie as his running mate. Okay, now, I don't mean to be a jerk, but, you know, Mike Pence is a traitorous bastard. As far as I'm concerned, if anybody should hang for treason, it's him, right? Let me turn my mic down a little bit. And, yeah, so, yeah, he's a treasonous bastard. And Chris Christie, oh, my God, what a political slob that guy is, right? Can't even control his own self, right? Clearly. I mean, you look at him. What the hell is he doing in the race to begin with, except to just shit on Trump? Right, and Mike Pence, Mr. Law and Order, right? Oh God, man, what a wooden son of a bitch! That guy. These people are cardboard cutouts, right? They're just not. They're not real people. They're politicians, right? Donald Trump is the only real person, with the exception of possibly Vivek, right? That's a whole nother story. Now, before I move on any further, Mailman Farms. Gosh, we're sorry. Happy anniversary number 1. We're such a dolt. Just chalk it up to the fact that, like, I'm terrible at Facebook and I don't really pay attention to things. I'm really busy, so I'm sorry. We're sorry. Happy anniversary. Awesome. Man, that's great. Glad you guys are happy together, and screw anybody that doesn't think so, right? You understand what I'm saying. So, right, moving on to other things. Yeah, it's everything's a mess. Right? Everything's a mess. And this lady, let's go back to this lady, because I want to, before I move on too much, I want to go back and talk about this lady, right? What, speechless, okay, is where I'm at. Speechless. And listen, I've been doing this stuff, right? Right? This red alert crap, right? And I think it's starting to get people annoyed, right? All right, enough of that. I think that what's happening is like, for instance, Mailman Farms is like, you know, the drama's too much. And, you know, I get it, right? And part of my job, right, is to come on here and be an entertainer, right? Another part of my job is to try and get the truth out there and get more subscribers, right? So pissing everybody off that comes in here probably isn't the best idea. But at the same token, I absolutely refuse to not say what's on my mind. And I'm going to be proven. I've been doing this 149 times, about 7 months, 8 months maybe, roughly. And really started to turn up the heat, I don't know, past couple of months, right? started to seriously pour some energy back into this channel. And already I've come onto the show and I've said, I've told you so, right? And when I was at Hannaford's, at the grocery store the other day, I won't name any more names, but...
Too late.
Well, I won't name the managers and the assistant manager's name and all that stuff, because that's not necessary, or what town the grocery store was in. But, these NPCs glommed onto me the minute I opened my mouth to discriminate, to be discriminating. And when I called to their attention that it's horse shit, you discriminate on shirt and shoes, you need to be more discriminating before it's all gone. And the guy, and I think that's what it is. That's what it is. When the guy said to me, well, we don't have time for the conspiracy theories here. And I'm like, I wanted to smack the guy in the face. That's when I looked him dead in the eye. And I said, if you believe that a man can become a woman and a woman can become a man, then you, sir, are insane. Look at him.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Right? Yes. Right? That's brainwashing. Right? These woke NPCs. Right? So what I have to realize, I know that this channel's going to go somewhere. Man, we are primed and we are positioned. And every day I wake up with this passion to somehow cram more time than I should spend on this program rather than working. You understand? I have a sense of urgency about me. And so because of what I see. And what I see here is a dictator, a tin pot wannabe despot who decided to use an emergency just like the COVID shit, and they've been tickling this. The CDC has been feeding this idea to people for the longest time that gun violence, because guns just go off all the time. They just go off randomly and spontaneously. That gun violence, the violence perpetrated by guns is a public health epidemic. They have been pulling this shit for years. I remember 20 years ago, 15 years ago, laying in my bed reading Rifleman magazine about all of this, right? CDC. So this isn't new. They've been feeding this idea to people. And now she says, well, she just waves her little wand and declares a damned emergency. And, your constitutional rights, they're not absolute. Well, if they're not absolute, okay, how much of an emergency do you need? And who decides that fucking emergency? Okay? Not a PG show, by the way. I can't. I'm not going to. When I get convicted of it by God, I guess I will, but I'm not yet. Right? These people are fucking authoritarian despots. It's exactly what they are. Now, people are already reacting to this, right? We got sheriffs already coming out talking about this kind of stuff. Is this longer? Is this one any longer?
Isn't it unconstitutional?
Yeah, isn't it unconstitutional?
But your point is valid.
You took an oath to the Constitution. Isn't it unconstitutional to say you cannot exercise your carry license?
With one exception, and that is if there's an emergency, and I've declared an emergency for a temporary amount of time.
If there's an emergency, and I have declared an emergency. That's just like a free speech board who decides, what's hate speech. Well, who's sitting on the board? Better hope it's somebody that you like, that agrees with you, because one day you're going to be on the wrong side of a board like that, you dummies. Right? Now here I go, insulting my audience again. I'm not talking to the people that are awake. I'm talking to the people that believe that currently, with a wide-ass open border in New Mexico, a border town where the cartels have operational control of our southern border. Okay, I'm going to tone it down. I'm starting to yell. She's starting to tweak. And I'm told I'm not supposed to do that because it upsets her, right? This is going to be, I'm going to try, right? Now you're going to strip the guns away from the law-abiding people, right? So that you can make it for the police easier to deal with who the actual criminals are, right? So law-abiding people should disarm themselves, making them easier targets for the criminals, right? Nah, gun grab, right? Well, or not even a gun grab. I mean, if you can't have it, you go to jail for having it. Now, apparently the city cops are saying that the staties are supposed to be the ones who enforce this. The sheriffs are coming out because they took an oath to the Constitution saying, I got a real problem with this. We got people on YouTube calling for her arrest, that the sheriff of that county should go arrest her. And in my opinion, that's what we should do, right? Well, oh, Tim, you're so extreme. You don't think this is extreme? People? Okay, again, right? Listen, your rights are evaporating before your very eyes. Pay attention, okay? Because if you do nothing, and this state, you don't think the next states are going to follow suit? Are you kidding me? That's the way it always goes, right? So, yeah, slippery slope. Okay. Please help me get to over 200 subscribers, right? Okay. I don't know what's going on yesterday, but I'm going to jump over here real quick. We had a live stream yesterday, and not a lot of people showed up, which is really weird because we got this cool stuff over here, right? We got live stream.
Moving pretty smoothly.
And this was
today.
Yesterday's Trump rally, and they're just repeating it. This
More people
RSBN.
walking up. It looks like the line
but we were
is
watching
getting
cool
shorter,
stuff
which is
last
supposed to
night, and I make the
save time.
graphics move around, and I try and be entertaining.
Periods of time.
So if
It can
you're
really beat down hard on
around,
So,
you know, or you're just stumbling onto us,
good to see
you want to
that
make sure to
people
hit the
are
notify bell
following through.
and
Just to give you,
hit
an
definitely
idea
so
of
that
what's
you
to
know
come
when we go
today.
live, and
We'll
like,
toss it back
subscribe,
inside
and leave a
to
comment,
Matthew
right?
here
Let
in
us know what you
studio.
think of my maniacal ranting and whether I should turn it up or tone it down, right? Because that's the whole issue right now. I'm kind of going, because we got 14 more months, right? I can't burn myself up, and I can't burn my wife up either. So, yeah. You ever heard that song, Ain't Nobody Gonna Tell Me How to Live? Yeah, that's great, except for your wife. It's true, except for your wife. Sometimes my wife tells me how to live a little bit, which is okay, because she's allowed. But she's the only one that's allowed. Don't you try and do it. Don't even think about it.
I have 20 plus years.
That's right. She's earned it, man. And she's married to me, and she has sex with me. So, all right. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's keep it G-rated. Oh, I've already blown that. All right. So back to here. So, yeah, look at this. I got this really, I changed the name of my channel. Okay. So you want to know that if you want to look for me, I'm trying to consolidate, or I had a couple of different names, and now I'm pretty much down to Real Truth Slinger just about everywhere. I think on Twitter I'm a Real Truth Slinger or a Truth Slinger. I can't remember. But anyway, it says it, yeah, at Truth Slinger, a Truth Slinger. Anyway, but Real Truth Slinger, I changed my handle and my channel name so that apparently I could put it and make it Google searchable, because I know hundreds and hundreds of people right now are searching on Google and they couldn't find me. So I fixed that all last night. But no, you got to prepare. I watched a movie one time called Facing the Giants, and really cool message there was this old guy said, if you're praying for rain, you better prepare your fields, because God will send the rain. So I've been preparing the fields. That's what I'm doing over here. And like I said, our live stream stuff, it's really cool. You got to check it out. We have a lot of fun, and then it's more interesting, I think, because you get to talk and interact back and forth with people, right? So let's go back here, and I hope you guys are enjoying the kitty cam. They're getting more kitten-like every day, right? And so it's just Nothing like reaching in here and touching a little pussy. That's good. So, what else is going on? Okay. So, yeah, this New Mexico governor thing's all over the place.
Where's the
All right.
military?
Yeah, where is the military at the Air Force One?
Why did he salute?
And why did he salute Secret Service? Right? Now, I will tell you, in all fairness, this isn't one of the craziest things I've seen, right? There are supposed to be, on Air Force One, at least on Marine One, there's always a Marine. I don't know, is there one posted outside? Because if there is usually one also posted outside of the Air Force One, then, you know, I mean, he boards Air Force One a lot, I guess is what I'm saying, right? So to make a big deal out of this one, but again, when you take all of these anecdotal things together, yeah, clearly the lights are not, lights are on, but no one's home, right? So here's our live streams. Like I said, we're trying to, and we had some pretty saucy stuff. And, the weird part is, and if anybody out there is smart regarding search engine optimization that can help me, because I've done the best I can. Man, I'm hashtagging everything all over the place, right? Changing them, doing this and that and the other thing. And I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm being shadow banned. I mean, am I important enough? Is my message important enough? Maybe so. I don't know. Let's move down a little more and see what else we got. Okay. Yeah, the Elon Musk thing. Let's talk about this really quick. Because Elon Musk clarified. And, again, I'm one of those guys that says, hello, preparedness. You got to be mentally prepared to believe this thing can go sideways. 2, you have to be spiritually prepared, right, to handle it. You need to be walking with God, the right God, Jesus, and saved. And the 3rd is you need to be physically prepared to deal with what's coming. And I see that people, even like Wolf Neve, last night I'm watching Wolf Neve, and I restreamed him just for a little bit, and I jumped on there and jumped in the chat, and I'm trying to, hopefully get some shout outs and some advice on what's going on. And so I was restreaming him, and I said, he was complaining that there weren't a lot of people watching, and there was nobody watching me yesterday. And his channel, he has 12,000 subscribers, he only had like 80 people by the time he signed off, which I'd love to have 80 people. But nevertheless, I told him the news cycle with the way it is, I think things are going to pick up. And he says, I hope so. And I said, well, how can it not go sideways? And I kind of ranted a little bit about Civil War, World War III, this, that, and the other thing. and he goes, True Slinger, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, oh God, a guy who covers riots and protests, who watched 2020 and this country nearly melt, right? Still does not see, in my opinion, the forces coming together, right? That is going to be the most cataclysmic 14 months we've ever seen. And this right here, I don't know, this is huge, right? And I got a feeling it's going to be kind of reported on. There was a story, right, that Elon Musk shut down the Ukrainians just before they were going to do a drone attack on the entire Russian fleet, like Pearl Harbor, when they were at dock. And so, stuff went nuts on the internet, social media. And it turns out Elon Musk comes out, clarifies, that said, over the Crimean region, which is where this would be, where they need to have coverage of the Starlink, there was no Starlink before. He didn't shut it down. There was no coverage there before. Ukrainians asked him to turn it on, and he refused because he said that it is a civil organization, company, right? Not a government agency. And so he said, basically, Yeah, I don't think that I would want to be explicitly complicit in a major act of war and conflict escalation. All right? Now, are we at war or are we not at war? It looks like we're at war. It looks like progressively we've been continually sucked in. Tell me where we stopped a line and said, I mean, you remember in the beginning? Oh, we couldn't even send a plane. No, it would be the cause of World War III. Now what are we sending over there? We're sending people over there. Assets, missiles, the whole 9 yards. CIA all over the place. North Korea is sending 300 to 500,000 troops committed to help fight on Russia's side against the Ukraine. 300 to 500,000 people. Do you see the escalation? How do you not see the escalation? And how then do you stay in your normalcy bubble? How then do you say, no, it's going to be all right? When every day we wake up and the world is shifting and changing, right? More and more. And there are two sides here, right? There's good and evil. And the way you have to filter all of this with your worldview is to try and discern what is good and what is evil in every situation, whether it's the border, whether it is letting our homeless languish in the streets like zombies, right? Whether we're talking about any of these things, right? The conflict, the billions of dollars we're sending, the money we're printing, the inflation, the sexualization of our children in schools, libraries, all of it. Did you know they just passed a law in California that they're now going to consider gender-affirming views in divorce cases? As if marriage wasn't in tatters enough after the no-fault divorce. Right? Now, if you can talk the kid into believing they're a little, sissy, that maybe they need to become a girl, now you can take boys away from their dads. What's the point of being married? If you can't get married and agree way you're going to raise your children, and one of them being, we're going to raise them whatever sexual body parts they have when they're born. If you can't agree on that, you shouldn't be married to begin with, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Right? All right. So Maui can't go back to their homes. I don't know if that was in here. Yesterday we were watching the impeachment trial, and I think it's adjourned for the weekend. But boy, oh boy, was that something else. These guys, the attorneys for the defense, Ken Paxton, picked some sharp attorneys. And so, we're going to be covering that on Monday again. And so you're going to want to come back with us. So again, notify bell, right? Make sure.
All right, I'm going to retweet something you need to play before you sign off.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's another one, right? Biden pardons 2,617 BLM rioters that burned down cities, while the January 6 prisoners rot in jail. The only good thing right now is that Georgia's apparently got a pretty good RICO case going against Antifa in the Cop City case. Cops killed somebody, then Antifa decided to start attacking this Cop City, which was going to be a training facility in Georgia, Fulton County, I think. Is it Fulton County? I think it's Fulton County. Yeah, Fulton County. Wow. A lot of stuff going on in Fulton County, right? So, all right, yeah, here we go. Mask, no mask, mask, no mask, mask, no mask. Cut, mask on, mask off. Totally scientific, right? Right?
Oh, Tim.
See the germs taking a break? No.
She didn't take them.
That's fine. Hold on, I'm going to get rid of Kitty Cam. No, she's going to try and take them away. All right, hold on. I'm going to play this, and then I'll be right back.
Pretty fancy, you guys.
No.
All right, here we go.
There we go. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Seal carved into it. It's pretty cool. With your name on the back. And it notes that this is wood from JFK.
Thank you so much. Pretty fancy, you guys.
All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, that wasn't too bad. So, no more kitty cam. Sorry. You'll just have to look at my notes or something, or my coffee. Here, my coffee cup. You can look at my coffee cup. So, right. You know, but the masks are coming again, right? But yet, you're trying to tell me that any of this shit is scientific. And by the way, there have been studies done already. And winter's coming. Just take your stupid mask, go outside when it's cold, and breathe through your mouth and nose, and watch it all come out the sides. All right? We don't need scientific studies for that, but we do have them, right? Now, here's the Biden creepy with the young girl. Look at her. Look at him. You brought me fresh meat. Wait. No. I can do this. Hang on. This is going to be worth it.
Look at you. You look so tasty. Let me have a sniff.
Okay.
Let me hold your hand for 30 seconds, and then touch your cheek.
This guy's a pervert, okay? Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, look at him. I mean, you might as well have put an ice cream cone in front of that man. That's his only other favorite thing, man, is to be licking the ice cream off of the children, okay? He's a perv. Clearly he's a perv. So Alex Jones, man, I'm really glad that he's out there. You know, he was Mr. Number One canceled, right? So, all right, I'm going to go to the top, and Mama says that she's got something for me to play, and then I think I'm out of here. Got to read some books. That is, unless you decide to send me a whole lot of love and become my sponsor. I would just love that. I am open to entertaining sponsorships, right? If you can handle the spice, right? What are we looking at?
All right, rewind it. He's being deposed by Dominion.
Being deposed by Dominion. Oh, the voting system, guys. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm not asking about the lumpy pillow calls.
No, they're not lumpy pillows. That's not what they call on. Okay? When you say lumpy pillows, now you're an asshole. You got that?
Oh.
You're an asshole.
I told you.
Oh, I have now just got a new level of respect.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Everyone does. He's trending.
Oh, my God. You know, Christian and all, too. I love it. You're an asshole, right? Because he just fucking insulted him, right? His lumpy pillows. Man, by the way, they're lumpy. They're fucking good. They're great. They're lumpy. They are lumpy.
Tell him about my neck problem.
But her neck problems went away, man. Then, you know what? It was lumpy, but damn, it didn't do what it said it was supposed to do. You puff that shit up, you make it to where you want it, and boy, it stays there. It was advertised. So now the guy is just trying to get under his skin. But I tell you, he handled it well. And look, he looks tired. Man, depositions make you feel like shit. I've been through them. Ooh, they're rough.
Okay, and I'm not asking about the lumpy pillow calls.
No, they're not lumpy pillows. That's not what they call on. Okay? That when you say lumpy pillows, now you're an asshole. You got that? You're an asshole, is what you are. No, he's an asshole.
No,
he's an ambulance chasing asshole. That's what you are.
Ambulance chasing asshole.
Lumpy pillows, kiss my ass. Put that in your book. No, they answer anything, any problem customer that wants to reach Mike Lindell. Those are the ones. I want to talk to Mike Lindell. I want to talk to Mike Lindell. They send them to here and they go, or they call about maybe they didn't get their pillow on time because of the FedEx or whatever. Well, we'll cover them even though it could be somebody else's fault. Nobody called because of a lumpy pillow. But good one though.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
What I'm saying.
Obviously, you don't have a My Pillow too. You don't, do you?
What I'm saying is, Mr. Lindell.
Asshole. What? Go ahead.
No, I'm pissed. I understand.
Yeah, go. When you're saying what?
He said asshole one more time just because he had to. I love it. Asshole. Oh, man. You see? Okay. Now, I don't do this stuff every day when you tune in. All right, look, let me go. I'm going big, right? Because I'm done. Right? I don't tune in every day, okay? And just rant and rave because I went, oh, I like Alex Jones. He's got a good formula, right? And I'm just going to lose my mind on camera every single day, right? No, I'm like Mike Lindell is, right? The other side is shitty. Okay? The other side is evil, and the other side are a bunch of assholes. Okay? Mo, knock it off. And I'm into calling a spade. I'm done, right? I'm done. So I got stuff to do. My dog is coughing, and I'm going out to dinner tonight at a local place, a local gathering, get together. Our local farm also caters, Dorigo Farms, plug to them. Going to be serving everything local Maine. Lobster tail, man. I'm having fucking lobster tail tonight. And I'm really looking forward to it because I haven't had lobster in a long time. And scallops too. And good company, local people. And, you know, I said that I've been having connections being made in my life. And I'm firmly of a belief that this is a connections I'm supposed to be making with people. Now is the time. Now, I don't know what those connections are. And I'm very wary. You know, I'm very wary in relationships. So I'm going to go tonight, and instead of being my normally boisterous self, as you boys and girls see me, I'm going to try and be more like Sam Elliott. I don't know if you know who Sam Elliott is, but I'm going to try to be more of a quiet man of mystery, and I'm going to see if I can't learn more about other people than I disclose about myself, because that's usually the other way around. And then people go, my wife will ask me, so how was the other person? And I go, I don't know. I'm not that insensitive, but I do tend to be not as balanced as I should be. So I'm going to try and flip the tables. That ought to be a neat experiment. And so I will come back tomorrow, episode 150, and tell you all about that, how that went, right? And so I think that's about it. I'm done. Do you have any other last breaking news bits to feed me? Nope. So I think that completes episode 149. Come back. I'm out.